Hello guys and welcome back to another EOG video. In this video I'm just going to review the whole new city of Menaphos. And let's start off with a lot of things that I like about the city. First thing that I want to actually look at and really appreciate is the scale of the city itself. It's amazing. I'm just gonna try to free cam right here. And so you can see the Great Pyramid in the background here with the broken off bridge, and then on the other side here is like the district, the port district, and it's such a great scale of a city. You can't actually see everything in NXT. And yeah, as you can see here, it's such an amazing city, and the details on the walls and on top here, it's pretty amazing actually. And one thing I like about the whole update is that they were talking about in a previous live stream that they did not actually want or had the time to update Sophanum, but as you can see, Sophanum also got a really decent upgrade with the wall, and even the the church here is such an amazing, and it's Ichalin statues on the side. And I like this whole bridge system up here, and I probably did that a bit fast, but as you can see, the bridge system go over here and over onto Menaphos, and with a great wall here. And something I was looking at when I did the crocodile quest was that it's such an amazing piece on the side of the walls there. You have all the gods or the godlikes, and the river Elid, I think it's called, is going past here, which is an amazing addition. And they actually made it decently deep this time, and not horrible like all the other rivers in RuneScapes after NXT. So the great scale of the city is such an amazing addition, and I really appreciate it. And I think it was such an amazing such a good job on the city and the graphic wise. What I don't like about the city though is that it feels very repetitive what we got in content. It's not actually too much fun content, you can say. It kind of to me feels like Ark, the first batch of Ark, where we didn't really have anything special to do. You have those small things like thieving and thieving and woodcutting and farm making and fishing and stuff, but it's not really interesting, and it's better method out there on doing those things. And also another thing that was, I don't know, it feels disappointing at least, is the shifting tombs. It's not really engaging in any, like, we are having a fun time like talking to each other, but just doing it like I would rather just do dungeoneering for something like that. It just feels like the skilling version of Shattered World, which is horrible content in my opinion. With the repetitive content, it's great graphic wise, but it's not really anything interesting going on. It's such a repetitive content, and I think it's great for those mid levels that want to engage in some decent XP over time, but they could have made it more interesting, and I think that's something I was looking forward to make some skilling a bit more interesting. But it's the same thing as always. It's repetitive. Um, so yeah, I other than that, don't really have anything to complain about. It's an amazing city itself, and the graphic is amazing. What I want to see more from the city, and hopefully they will tweak and update it, is a bit more reason, I suppose, to stay in the city for higher levels. As me, like I feel like I'm just doing it now for comp cape, but it was probably like that for most new content so far after Prefinis. But yeah, it's really good, and I think like the shifting tombs going into the certain districts is really cool. And so far I have enjoyed the quests actually. I have to say it's really cool, and I'm really interested to understand why they have a poke mammoth there actually, which is something I have been wondering about ever since it came out today. But yeah, like you can see, I'm actually going to try to free cam a bit more probably, so you can see a bit more of the city. You have probably been here already, but I don't think a lot of people have actually appreciated the free cam that you got now. You don't have to get the Orb of Oculus, which is really cool. And I really like the new designs of the boats that they have been implementing as well. And this is the great Krondis temple, which is really cool. We can take a look inside there actually, because it was one of my favorite places in this. Like graphic wise, it was such an amazing place when we first entered in the quest. So hopefully I'm not spoiling anything for you lore hounds out there, but you've probably done it anyway, so it doesn't matter. One thing I'm not entirely sure about if I like or not is this reputation system. It's interesting, and it's something I've seen in other games, but I think the scale of the reputation is maybe a bit too high. I don't know. It feels like, and it feels a bit unrewarding. It's just most of this stuff seems useless to me. But I will see after I get up. I'm only level 3, and I'm thinking almost level 4 in the district in Menaphos itself as well. But as you can see here, it's such an amazing room. I really enjoy the waterfalls, and it feels like a Roman bath. If you have seen a Roman bath, the vibes in here makes me think of that actually. But this ugly fucking crocodile right here, uh, it's pretty cool, and I would yeah, it's just an amazing, and I like the details with the flowers and stuff. But I really think they did a great job with the graphics, and I really appreciate how the scale of the city. I actually thought it would be much smaller than Prefinus, but to me it actually feels bigger. Um, yeah, other than that, I don't really have anything other to complain about. Hopefully, I will explore more and give you some updates on other stuff. But my first impression is really interesting. I really like the graphics. I just feel it's maybe lacking a bit interesting content and too much of repetitive content. But hopefully you guys enjoy this first look at Menaphos and with me, and enjoy the rest of the videos that will come soon on EOG channel. So thanks for watching guys, and see you next time.